Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Lefty Live with your host, the douchebag. Hey, guys, what's going on? What's cracking? It's Thursday. You know what that means? It's the night before Friday. Anyway, sorry, had a lot of sugar. What's going on, guys? Look, Ground Fog's here. What up, Ground Fog? Marco, what up? What up? Nuts for Knives. Oh, yeah, what up? Steve, my flashlight brother. Steve and I are down this dark, deep rabbit hole together. And, dude, I've been fucking with this thing all day. I cannot get it to switch series. Just can't do it. I get it every like 4,000 tries. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just can't get it. Been bugging the shit out of me. So, anyway, flashlights are a thing, and I'm obsessed with them. Jesse, what up? Oh, wait, forgot your guys' thumbs up. I got Ben coming on from Jack Wolf Knives. He'll be here shortly. Jesse, you get yours. Thank you, sir. Alicord Paracord, what up? Oh, the Punisher's here. What up, Frank Castle? I love it. What's up, dude? Crazy Roach. What's cracking, bro? David Von Steenberg. Hey, Craig _ is here. Come on, give me a back-to-back. Give me a back-to-back. Thank you. Just Nate, channel member. What up, what up? If you guys want fireworks, just got to become a channel member. I tried to make it cheap. I think it's like $2 or something. Come on, sign up. Be a channel member, yo. Support your boy. Recreational RC and EDC. Yeah, I didn't expect the 80s to go that fast. That was crazy. Actually, I thought the 80s would stick around a while because I just figured the 80s would be like, you know, one of those, what do you call it? Vocal minority situations where, you know, those of us that love it are really loud about it, but it's not really that popular. But I was wrong because the 80s were gone in 4 minutes. And then I got yelled at by a bunch of people. I get it. It sucks. But like I say it every time, we don't have endless funds. So especially on a new model, we try to test it out and make sure people like it first. That's the 80s Lush. Looking good. So here's the deal. I will repeat this later once we get more people in here. But tonight's giveaway, all right, because I just checked, and right now at traditionalpocketknives.com, there's 6 Lushes left, all right? So you got Arctic is sold out. Crazy. Thank you, guys. 80s is sold out. Crazy. Thank you, guys. And then we have Lava Flow. And there's 6 of these left. So here's the deal. All right. If those sell out during the live stream, I will give away this blue Arctic Lush. All right. So that's my little deal with you guys tonight on the live stream. I'll give this away if those are sold out by the end of the stream. If they're not, I'll grab something else. Don't worry, it'll still be good. Just won't be it's not gonna be a luscious lush, which apparently is gonna be hard to get. Cool, I love you guys. You guys are the shit. Thank you for buying our knives. You are amazing. Thank you. So we'll give this away if those 6 get sold in the next, 3 hours, or 2 hours, whatever it is. All right. And then if that doesn't happen, maybe I'll carry that over until Saturday because I think I have Off the Edge with Javon this week. So maybe I'll carry it over and give it away then. Hopefully it'll be sold by then, but you know, you got a shot at it tonight. Go buy one or convince somebody to buy one for you. Let's sell 6 of those suckers. Jesse Adams, already got you, bro. Oh, Addicted to Knives is in the house. Lewis, dude, I got to get you on soon if you're willing to come on. Lewis has his own knife model and company, AT Knives, and he's got the Halt coming out. This is going to be a pre-order in January, guys, and it's a fucking smoke show. This thing is incredible. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. It has a stupid thin grind. It's Magna Cut steel and titanium. And then you have Mars Valley fat carbon. Look at that action, dude. You have Purple Haze fat carbon. And then you have one with micarta for all you traditional bitches out there. We didn't get you with the micarta and the Lush, but don't you worry. Lewis got you, bro. He got you with that micarta. And these are going to be $275. $275, guys. $275 on pre-order. And these are made by Best Tech. So Lewis is not making much money on these. I can tell you that much right now. That boy wants to get this knife made, and I hope it happens. I'm buying one. I'll pre-order this bitch. This thing's beautiful. So Lewis is in the house. Shout out to Lewis. Love it, dude. Thank you for letting me check those out. Looks like Benny's here. Benny from the block. What up?
What is up, everybody?
How's it going?
Good, man. Very good. How about you?
Good. Somebody told me your beard was nicer than mine, and I took offense to this.
I'm just glad you got a mustache to pair with it now.
Oh, yeah. I'm going for it, man. I'm going to let it go a little bit. I'll see.
Look, dude, the trick to that thing not driving you nuts is keep it above your lip line.
Yeah?
It looks good the way you have it, but if you let that thing grow under your lip, it tickles your lip, and like when you eat and everything. So
right.
I'm a lot happier. I'm a lot happier with it like this because then you don't even know it's there.
My problem with it is that I'm like OCD. So when I go to shave something, I'll go like, okay. And then I got to take a little more and then a little more. And then by the end, I'm like, fuck. And I just shaved the whole thing off.
Well, less is more with that stuff. Hold on a second.
Yep. I'm not
going to watch it. Dude, a long time ago, I just decided that I'm going to let the barber do it. And I go and I get my hair and my beard all done by one dude all at the same time. And that's the way.
Oh, you would be the barbershop guy.
I would be, but I'll tell you what, it's find a good one who knows how to cut a beard and Yep.
Man, I cut my own hair, aka buzz it, and I do all my own manicuring. That's why I look so damn stunning, you know. What up, Anthony? Thank you for watching us on your TV, sir. We are glad to be in your living room
or kitchen.
Just hopefully,
in the kitchen.
Yeah. Hopefully the kids aren't around because I tend to curse. Just saying. Somebody told me I used to give warnings. There's your warning. All right, it's not gonna be kid friendly up in here. We got weapons.
We've got sharp, pointy objects.
We got knives.
It's kind of weird, dude. On KC's stream, which is also StreamYard, I think I could see the comments on the side, but on yours, I can't.
You should just have to click that comments button.
I do, but then it fills my whole screen, and then I can't barely see your pretty face. But I got it.
Drag it over.
I got it right here.
Yeah, or maybe drag it over, or you gotta like maximize or minimize the windows or something. There's got to be a trick. There's got to be a trick because it's the same service, right?
Same service. It's weird.
Yeah. So it's a setting, I think, on your end.
Yeah.
But did you add the Facebook group? Did you want to do that, or?
Oh, you know what? Let me do that right now.
Should be.
You know what? I don't know if I was having to do that before
I dropped the link in the. I dropped the link in the group earlier. So.
Hold on, I got this.
Okay. Let's see. Try to get one on the secondary. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, man. Winter beard alert. What up, Knife Standards? How you doing, man? Pretty Fly. What up? What up? Merceau. Oh, we lost Ben. He should be back. Merceau. Flashlights rock, but not O-lights. I sent that mofo an O-light.
Okay, now I had to log into my Gmail account in order for it to know what my audience was.
There you go.
And then it kicked me out and brought me back.
Technology.
So, yeah.
What up, Louie? Junior Miz? What's up? Are there any codes for the Lush? I'm one click away. Yes. You can use Lefty TPK, but I recommend you use somebody else's code because they'll get credit. I'm not taking commission on this one. I wish I did because I got like 89,000 emails that my code got used or whatever. Casey here, he has a code. I think it's maybe it's Knives Fast TPK. Some other guys have codes. So yes, codes do work.
Wonder if it worked.
Oh man, I got that like feeling where it's like
you're pre-sick.
It's the worst, dude.
The pre-sick, bro. Oh, it worked. Or is that the one? No, it worked, dude. Sweet.
Yep, I see it. Ew.
Cool.
Bradley Frederick, what up? Yeah, it always just has your name. It doesn't say like Jack Wolf Group. It's interesting.
Huh.
Because mine, oh wait, no, there it is. But I guess the logo is just a B. I don't know. But like the one from my group has the logo from the group.
Maybe there's some kind of setting.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you could add it or something. It doesn't matter. Yeah. It's only us that sees it, I think. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up, guys. I know. 80s rock. The 80s sold out quick. Good thing it wasn't my pick. I def missed the 80s talking to Kevin about flashlights. I had to get the lava. Yeah, dude. We talk like every night till like 2 a.m. about flashlights. And this mofo didn't even realize the drop was today. Yeah, as soon as those sold out, I got a bunch of messages about 80s. And I'm like, can't control what, when we ordered those, 80s was hot, but then I feel like 80s kind of died down, And
it doesn't get used a ton. So I think it's been a while since there's been a knife release in it.
I think that's what it was. But before the release, I thought it was going to be the least, like I thought this would be the one that would be left in stock.
Dude,
but it wasn't.
No matter what, anytime I try to predict what everybody's going to like, at the time I order it, I don't know. And then, Big Bros, Nebula, sold out the fastest. Little Bros, it's at the back of the line. It's like, why? There's just very little rhyme or reason to this stuff sometimes.
Yeah, that is an interesting one. Maybe, was that the first time you used Nebula?
Yes.
Maybe that's why, because it was new and different for people on a Jack Wolf. And then instead of wanting to match their little bro, they were probably like, ooh, Flow Party or Kiranite,
Yep.
But that's what people always say. They're like, oh, I got some comments like, when something's going to be, that people like it this much more, like the 80s, then you got to order more of that and less of those. And I'm like, yeah, but we didn't know, obviously. Like we thought you're trying to just pick 3 things that are different enough that different people would like them.
It's like, don't you think if I knew, I would have bought more of those?
Exactly.
Oh man.
But that's what that's what reruns are for. Now we know. Now
Yep.
we'll order more.
You'll rerun it, and then it'll be the least popular.
Right. Exactly. So we'll switch it up. I think we definitely were talking Flow Party would be a sick one for this.
For sure.
I love, dude, that little bro I have in Flow Party is fire.
I don't know if everybody knows, but the flow is short for fluorescent, and that stuff glows under a black light.
Dang. Yeah. So but it only glows when you're holding like a UV light or whatever up.
Correct. It doesn't glow. It's not luminous.
Charge it or anything.
No. It just it stands out under black light, I guess is what I should say.
Right. Yeah, it's cool. I didn't know that all camo carbon did that.
I think just as fluorescent pigments.
I don't know. I mean, the purple and lavender one does. I don't know. What other ones are there that I have? I'd have to
I don't know. I'm thinking, would something like Pacific Blue do it?
I don't have a Pacific Blue to test, do you? I know black doesn't. Like black pearl wouldn't. I actually have like a baller UV light right here. Some company sent me. Yeah, see, look.
Nice. Yep.
I don't know if you can see that because of the lights, but
oh yeah, kind of around the edges there. Yeah.
The purple glows.
Yeah, maybe all his pigments do, but
yeah, I guess you're right. I don't know about colors like that if they would. Interesting thought, but congrats to Divo for successful drive left 6 left. That's amazing. Yeah, I was telling them if they sell out during the live, I'm going to give away this blue guy right here. So that's my plan. We sold one, so there's 5.
Just out of the whole batch?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, they're going to be gone.
Yeah.
Maybe not tonight, but.
Well, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. If they're gone by the end of the live, I'll give this away.
So all the lava sold out. What's left? What colors are left? Or what colors left?
Just lava. There's 5 of these left.
Yep, that looks good, man.
I love the lava, dude. It came out sick.
Is in my experience now, having done this, and actually getting real market data, blue is more popular than red.
Yeah.
Purple and blue. I would say purple tends to be a little more popular than blue, but they're like right there.
Yeah.
Purple and blue, probably the 2 best colors for sales, but you can't beat them to death either,
Yeah. Purple, blue, and then just like a solid black is good too. Like just a carbon fiber or whatever. How are the Kiranites doing overall?
They've been great both times I used them. They were the leader of the pack both times.
And you have another one this time that looks fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it's good, dude.
It's really nice material. I love the combo with the green anodization. That's just a wild. That's the wild card right there.
This is the one for people who don't like vanilla ice cream, or they might like it, but they'll also eat, some gourmet shit.
Some pistachio. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude. Or just something like pistachio, pralines, mocha caramel, something, like. But yeah, dude, I'm happy with this. It's cool.
Yeah, I like the look of it. And then it's a DLC blade.
DLC blade. Left-handed flick out, no problem.
Yep. Yeah, that Kiranite looks sick, dude. That'd probably be for me. This would be the model to do it. I had to do purple because it just matched my Midnight and my Gunslinger. But that would be the one for me to do Kiranite on, because on the little bro, I tried it and it was a little slick for my sweaty hands, like trying to open and close the knife. Yeah. But on a locking knife, you wouldn't have to worry about any of that.
I didn't know that you had that experience. It's definitely, it's polished, so it's smooth, Yeah.
I'm sweatier
And
than the average guy, so I think it's really just a me thing. But yeah.
my lighting's not the best in this room, but
Oh, here's the purple.
that purple is of all the anno colors, I think purple's my favorite because it's just so
Yeah,
vibrant.
it is. It's got like this sheen to it too.
Oh, it just hits so hard.
I love how you do the full backspacer, kind of like a spring.
Yeah, I think that ties it all together nicely and gives me some brand identity with my slip joints.
Yeah.
You know, and really gives it that look of this is also a modern traditional in a way, you know? So it's that. This shit is
I mean,
cool.
it for sure is.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You keep one of each of your personal collection. I do. I keep one of everything for a reference library. And I don't keep them like mint. Those are the ones I bring to the knife shows and put out on a table because it's also a way for me to get data points of other people handling these things and dropping them and bleeding on them and all the other stuff that happens at the knife show.
He goes, I love you, Kev, but he has a better beard. I was just kidding, by the way. I gotta work on it. He's got the mullet and the beard. Like, you can't beat that. You can't beat that.
You probably have more hair on the top than I do, though, dude.
I don't know, man.
No, we're both losing that race.
Yeah. I switched to hats, you know.
Oh man. Well, you can pull it off.
Just use scissors, Kevin. Huh. Never thought about that. I would just use a trimmer and
the buzzer.
But
well, at least with your lip, one trick I learned when I used to do it myself, I watched like YouTube videos. Like if you smile and then go in there, it kind of straightens out the line, and then just follow your lip. You know what I mean? Perfect. Just stay just like that forever.
Well, it's like my kid, she has a magic wand, of course, and she'll go freeze, and I'm just like, I love playing along with that shit.
Yeah.
So we'll freeze each other all night, and then I've been getting into flashlights hardcore, and my kid fucking loves flashlights, which is cool. So at night she wants to play flashlight tag, which of course means the flashlights are never off.
Right.
And, you don't actually hide or anything because, you know, hiding by yourself is kind of scary. It's just like, it's kind of flashlight hide and seek, but not really. Really,
we're just playing with flashlights. Yeah.
I mean, she's 3, but yeah.
I think I saw another question. Ben, when are we going to see another Jack Wolf with the limoncello carbon fiber? Like to feel good. Well, I would never tell you the answer to that question, but I do appreciate you asking. If you guys want to see that stuff, you just let me know. I really liked it. Yellow is one of those colors where I always feel like it's a bit of a gamble because it's definitely not
play out long term with the feel good.
I'd have to look at the numbers, but it wasn't a dog. It wasn't the best one from that batch. The most popular was White Storm.
But there's a tricky aspect to this as well. The model plays a big part too.
It does. It does.
The feel good is probably one of your better sellers, I would think. And so you put yellow on that, it sells better than say yellow on something that isn't as popular.
Right. Exactly. And then also, sorry.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say it exemplifies or it exacerbates the, you know, one way or the other.
Yeah.
You know,
it also depends on what it's next to. So like people only have to choose between the choices put in front of them. So if you put limoncello in with other ones that people are feeling that day, even though limoncello itself is sweet, it just might not perform. So, but I like it. I thought it came out really good. I find yellow and green to be in like that next tier down, like blue and purple at the top, and then red, and then underneath that's yellow and green has been my observation.
In terms of colors, or
in terms of like the popularity, like what
what about
people
like just
gravitate towards?
black or
I haven't really done
plain?
any. So I got dark matter,
You've done a
right? Which
lot of
is
tie, just tie.
right. But I haven't done any straight black carbon fiber. I should use some of that stuff you used on the nip
Black
or at
pearl
some point.
You should try black pearl is good. Double black camo carbon looks so good, but it's double the price. So
I've never even heard of that.
yeah, we wanted to do that on the nip, and then Andy was like, "Oh, when I gave you the price, I thought it was black pearl," and he's like, "It's actually like twice the price." I'm like, "Okay, we'll do black pearl." And then there's also Black Dunes fat
Dunes. That's a
carbon.
fact. Yeah, I like the look of that. Oh, did you use it?
That's what I have on this custom Strix.
Ooh.
And then
Kind of
I
like
like
that.
it. I like the finish a little better on this Bridgeport 395 V2. It's just a little less shiny, I guess. Not by much, but
Yeah.
I
Are
like
those
that
both?
matte look.
That one's obviously flat. Is the other knife flat and just beveled at the edges? Or is it
I don't know. It's
contoured?
handmade, so probably, but it kind of looks contoured almost.
Yeah. You know what? I just have not done that yet, but there's no reason I shouldn't. So
Yeah, the black. Yeah, that's true. You haven't done like I would love to see a look like like this. You know, a black with satin, dude, is one of my favorite. I mean, black and white. You know what I mean? It's like one of the best combos. Or reverse
Yep.
tucks. You haven't done that before, so you have
No.
options.
Yeah. I
And
need to
with your,
start.
you know, with do they when you do the black ones, they do the spring black too, right?
I mean, I can specify it any way I want, but
Right.
yes.
So you could even do that, or you could go crazy and have them do like a satin finish on all the hardware and shit
Yeah, that'd
with
be
black.
cool.
Yeah, that would look good.
Yeah, we're not gonna see it for a while because of how long everything takes from the time I order something till the time it hits the market. But I think the next
Yeah.
time I put in an order, I want to use something that's black. So I got to order some sheets for prototyping and make sure there's nothing weird.
Yeah, that's the thing. Ah, sweet. Thanks, Paul. Appreciate that, man. Somebody
I
said,
saw
can you
them.
guys coordinate your drops better? I mean, the guy does a drop every month, so it makes it really hard when you're trying to squeeze shit in. So, you know, our original plan for the Lush was to drop it tomorrow at 1 p.m. But then we were like, I don't want to put it an hour ahead. So I was like, let's move it up a day. It's a little better. But the whole point was to get them to you guys by Christmas. That's the main reason for the date. You know, if Christmas wasn't next week, we would have pushed it back. That's just one of the drawbacks with his monthly schedule. It makes it hard when you're trying to squeeze. I think the same thing happened with the nip. So, but what you got to do is you just got to buy both. That's the way I look at it.
All right, I'm looking down, guys, because I'm reading the chat. Don't think I'm ignoring you. I saw another question. Ben, is the after hours jack inspired by the GEC 15? Palmer, the after hours jacket's Barlow. Most Barlows have a sleeve board shape. I actually saw a custom knife at a knife show. I think it was made by Bill Rupel. Maybe it was Tom Plopper. I can't remember anymore. But it was a coffin shaped Barlow, but it was freaking huge. It was like a 5-inch handle. And it was double bladed. And so like that was some inspiration. And then of course I love the 15. And so the sheep's foot I designed has a similar appearance to the Great Eastern 15. But I'd make technically more of a ram's foot because the way like it gets narrower to wider as it heads from the pivot to the tip. And I think one thing I do pretty well is blade profiles. I have a good eye for that, I think. I really enjoy designing the blade profiles a lot.
I would agree. I love them. I love them.
I can just look at them and I'm like, nope. Change a line by 1 degree. It's like, yup. It's like I can't believe 1 degree sometimes on something makes so much of a difference in my eye. Mm-hmm.
Here's a good example.
Yeah, that's all me.
Dude, I just opened this and I was like, ooh, a locking sideboard.
That would be cool.
Did you see my post about this case?
Yeah, I did. Donnie showed me when we were at the office. That's amazing, dude.
Did I get them right?
Really good. Yeah, you nailed it.
I went off of memory too.
Yep. You've got my whole portfolio there.
Yep, I got 6 slots left. But then I'll just buy another case.
Yep.
I'll start another. I was thinking I should take, I don't know when you started putting extra stickers in, but I should start taking 1 sticker and slapping it on.
That'd be cool. I think I started the extra stickers after the Feel Good. So maybe around that time. I can't remember.
I guess it doesn't matter if I took the sticker. I'm not one of those weirdos, but
yeah, I mean,
but 100 years from now, when I sell that collection for 80 million,
yeah,
I need those stickers. My kid's gonna need those stickers.
That's why people don't use them, and it drives me nuts.
Hell yeah, baby!
Boom, there we go, dude. We're getting them luscious sold.
I mean, we got 4 now. We got 4 left, baby. 4 left till that giveaway. You got to spend money to make money, baby. We're like a gambling ring over here.
That's right.
It's the club knife. Club knife. Hey, you know what? That reminds me. Group knife, dude. I think it should happen, man.
For the Facebook group?
Like not even a group knife, a group like version that you could only buy if you're in that group.
How about, dude, that never crossed my mind. That never even crossed my mind.
You just pick and you don't even have to really tailor it at this point. You could just take one version out of the next drop and say, this version is only available if you're in my group. That grows your group and people are getting something, more collectible, I guess. And you got to just say, I'll never run this version of this knife again, I guess.
Well, maybe. I mean, I never run any version of any knife again, really.
Yeah, but, it's going to be tough over time, I would think, but.
It is. It is going to be tough over time. But even if all I do is change handle material, then it's not the same. I mean, I could change a single flute, and technically it's not the same.
Right. At what point do you think you might start changing blade shapes on handles? Is it the other way around? What is it? Handle
no,
is the pattern,
right? The handle's a pattern. So a hand, like, as long as it's got, I don't have a slip joint, but pretend this was a midnight jack. As long as it had this handle shape, I'd call it a midnight jack. Now, I could put any blade in there. I can make it 2-bladed. I can make it a double bolster. I can make it not a Barlow, all that. I'd still call it a midnight. When would I do it? I don't know. Like, things are moving real fast right now, and a change like that requires prototyping. So I think for second releases, I'll probably play it safe and just keep the same blade shape, but maybe a third release on some models, it doesn't make sense. Like Benny's clip would be weird to change a blade shape because then it's not a Lanny's clip anymore,
Oh, see, that's because one where I would actually kind of like a different.
I know, but then I could do whatever I want. But the way that knife is a Lanny's clip because of its specific configuration.
Did you make it smaller?
Yeah, I'd have to call it like a little Benny or something like that.
But that would still fall in as a Lanny's clip?
Yeah, as long as it has that handle shape, that blade with the saber grind and the crescent nick in the flat. Like, to me, that's what makes a Lanny's clip a Lanny's clip.
And the rhino's horn?
And the rhino's horn. No, they don't all have that same swoop. That's kind of my spin on it.
Is this is still the only one without a full hollow, right?
Correct. Yeah.
It feels a little thicker than the other ones, but
it is because the grind doesn't come up as high,
Not the blade. I was talking about the handle. It doesn't seem to be though.
No, if it is, it's very marginal.
Well, 0.47. Yeah, maybe a little bit.
It's still not like 10 thousandths of an inch. It's not much.
Let's see. What
I'm
are you
curious
selling me tonight?
I'm curious to see how the stealth bomber's gonna do.
That looks cool, man. It's tough with those because I think they get a little overshadowed
They do.
by colors. That frost looks sick, dude.
Dude, there's something about when they put this really chalky white in.
Yep. I like that quite a bit.
It stands off against the grays and blacks, and then it makes
Do
the
they
color
have a
like
purple of that?
No, dude, I wish. There's a green one. There's a green one and a red one or an orange one.
Did you change the clip design?
No.
Oh, I never noticed that line down
the middle.
No, I noticed it near the end. I never noticed it up at the top somehow. I just noticed it. Maybe because of the bolster on this one. I don't know.
The clip is, I'm proud of it. I'm happy with it. Not everybody loves it, but there's no such thing as a clip everybody loves.
Dude. What don't people like about it?
Some will like Knees comment, and it's a fair the way he frames it, but he wears
sharp at the end or something.
Well, no. I mean, I even noticed that, but you don't know. Like, if you're just holding it, you feel it, but when you use it, you don't notice. But he wears thicker jeans, and I think you used to wear thicker jeans. So some guys want it to stand off the knife farther to accommodate a thicker jean.
I wear a double seam on most days, and I've never. Oh, you know what though? It's right-handed, so it's always in my mag pocket up here, my extra pocket. So it's always a single seam.
Yeah, and I mean, frankly,
get on these off-the-grid pants. That's all.
Well, and just and you can't accommodate every situation. Like these were designed for regular blue jeans, not some special blue jean.
Well,
so
you sell skiffs, just sell those off-the-grid pants, and then.
I mean, I imagine I could design a additional clip, but I just don't want to deal with it, to be completely honest with you. I mean, because like I've only heard it from like one or two people, so it's not a loud enough uproar. But otherwise, people are happy with the clip. Every once in a while, you'll get one that becomes a tapper from just losing its tension.
Oh, there's always the ones that are borderline out of the box, and then you put them in your pants a couple times, and then it taps. But it's so easy to fix.
Yeah,
so
just
easy.
Yeah,
the only downside with your knife, I guess, is you got to take it apart.
Yeah, that's true. But it honestly hasn't been an issue,
Nah, mine have both been perfect. Here's that laid back you're talking about, and yeah, that's this
good.
This knife really changed my mind on the laid back jack. I love it.
I think making that one a Barlow really helped it aesthetically too.
Yeah, for me it did.
That's what's fun about the second releases. I'm curious to see how this one's going to do with the dark blue. I feel like this dark blue, I mean, Chris Reeve,
well, to me, that's the other than the bomber, but people, there's a lot of people who don't like black blades. Yeah. So I think that one's kind of that's like I like plain tie kind of guy.
Yeah. And not everybody likes jigging.
Crazy. Hold that up.
Dude, it's the hand satin. It's fire.
The blade almost looks more.
It's my camera's not the best, but
yeah, it looks kind of thicker. Like,
no, I think it's just a lens. But
yeah, there when you backed up, it was weird. Up close, it looked like a lot more like that hedgehog blade.
You're getting some distortion from being too close. But I gotta say, this hand satin, like when you run your finger down it, it's so smooth, man. Like it's premium. Sure. It's premium.
These are thin as fuck, dude. It's insane.
Yep. And they're a little thicker than the Gunslinger. And I think that's going to be ultimately better because the Gunslinger, I mean, if you got really rough with it, you could warp the blade. And I'm talking outside, like fucking around with wood and shit, lumber, and because that grind went way out and came super thin, I think it was a little hard for them to execute. So some would just
Be a little
go
off-center.
just a little bit. And the way the tip of that gunslinger was, you
Yeah.
could see it right at the end of the blade well, and you could not miss it if it was off.
Dude,
But these, like,
that stupid thinness gives this
I know.
one crazy acoustics that
Correct. It was
you
just
don't have, but
disappointing when folks would hit me up and their blade was a little bit off center. It's like, man, I understand your concern, but like, just understand why that happened and what the benefits are of that grind. So, and, you know, it's ground by hand, so it's hard to get it
yeah.
dead nuts.
Yeah, the acoustics on the slinger are pretty wild. But you can see the difference when you, like, this one's really broken in. It'll drop down, but then, you know, I got to give it some shakes to get down because it's got such a thin blade. This one has way more weight out here, so it just wants to close. Crazy. Here's a comparison.
You know what? I'm really happy with both of them. I think people are gonna like this knife if they get it. Honestly,
I think
it's fucking cool. It's cool.
Well, you know I'm a shoots foot guy, so it's like I like the slinger, but this is like as soon as I saw the slinger, I was like, ooh, a midnight in that would be here it is, you know.
Yep. You weren't the only one who thought that.
And it's got a unique smoothness, and it just is really, really good. I posted a video yesterday kind of showing both the knives, comparing them a little bit. And one of the things that's different is the way that this blade retains in the detent hole is fucking insane to me. For the fact that it doesn't have like a strong detent, which it doesn't need, and it, you know, for the front flipper, it's got to be set up a certain way. But like I've tried to fucking shake this thing out, and it just won't come out.
Yeah, it's a really well balanced detent. I think they get them right.
No, they did it right. They shrunk the ball to match the knife. I think that's something you don't see a lot. You know, like even on the Lush, it's good. Like it's not, you know, but if I wrist it, I'm getting it out of there. You know what I mean? Because it's a normal size detent ball, and then it's just a little bit lighter pressure to make sure it's not a super strong detent, because you got to be able to pop the front flipper. You have the same setup here, same detent strength and everything. It's just they used a smaller detent ball. I mean, it's fucking tiny, dude.
It's tiny.
And is it? Oh no, I thought it was white.
I think it's a ceramic.
It just retains. So I think they used a smaller ball, but then it can sit deeper.
Yeah.
And not have super strong tension, but it's deep in there. That's what she said. So it can't shake out. So it retains really well, which translates to better flicks, I think.
Yeah.
Because it holds.
Yeah, it's good. You know, it's good engineering is what it is. It's good engineering, and then you got to execute, and they do that too.
Right. Where I think with the Lush, what I do is I put pressure this way. I put pressure through the blade so that I can gear up on it and then fire it. On this, you don't have to do that. You can just fire it.
Yeah. Yeah, I usually drive them down and out just as a matter of habit.
Right. I think most people do that, yeah. We got a couple of gifts here. Somebody's dropping bombs. Who is this? Bluminati Ninja gifted 5 memberships. Whoa. I gotta give you the rock star. Is it this? Is this it? And then he did it again. He did it again. Thank you, Bluminati. And he did it again.
Damn.
Dude, did you do that on accident? Am I going to have to
Rockstar time.
Thank you, dude. I'm getting dizzy over here.
Yeah, you
Chill.
better not do it again because I'm gonna watch Kevin do that again. So Illuminati's a stud.
I got all these cool moves I can do. I got balloons.
So just from the hand gestures, it does it.
I love you, Ben.
Oh, doesn't work for me.
Yeah, you gotta have. I don't know what it is. It's because I'm using my phone as a camera through. I don't know. It all of a sudden started doing it like a month ago. I've been milking the shit out of it. It's nice. We can get rain. Check it out. We got rain.
That is crazy, man.
Yeah. There's all different ones. There's like just regular thumbs up.
So that's a iPhone camera phone thing and not a StreamYard thing.
Yes, it's definitely Google/iPhone webcam thing because it's definitely a Google thing. Because on my screen, it has Google Chrome, and then it gives me. But maybe it's just because it's Apple. I don't know. But you have Apple. What do you use as a webcam? Just your MacBook?
Well, right now I'm using my iPad because I'm in a different room.
So you'd think it would. Well, oh, but you're just So like I have my phone hooked up to my MacBook as a camera.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm just using the camera built into my iPad.
You can do that. You should be able to do it with your iPad too. It's called continuity camera, and I think it just works over Wi-Fi. You don't need a cord or anything. It's wild.
It's
At least I'm
interesting.
pretty sure.
Where does that come in handy? Like if you want to have your computer over here, but camera over here, so you're not sitting right in front of it?
I think they probably did it mostly for like work at home stuff the last few years for people to use for Zoom and shit like that. Instead of having to buy a webcam or whatever, you can just slap your phone up and you get full, you get your 4K camera or whatever.
Right.
Like this looks way better than my MacBook has a stupid 720p camera. I don't know why they still use those. Have they upgraded that yet?
I don't know.
But yeah.
I'm just looking through these comments.
Corey, what up, dude? How you doing,
Donnie's in there answering folks. That's cool.
3 left. 3 left. Till you get let's see. He's in a Jack Wolf coma. Give him a minute. Casey's in the house. What's up? Posted my Knife of the Year budget category today, and Casey won that one with his microburst.
Nice.
Yes, sir. You never know, Ben. You might win a category or two. You never know.
I would be blessed if so.
You get your award in the mail because it means a lot,
Right.
You can put it up on your website, Looks like, we got more. Oh, he's been a member for 11 months. Chat. Tell your family you love them. Tomorrow ain't promised. All right. Illuminati with the glum comment. Thank you, sir. Thank you, dude. I appreciate your membership. Casey has been a member for 4 months. Another Divo sellout. There's 3 left, bro. It's not a sellout. It ain't over till the fat lady sings, But thank you. Congrats, Kev. On P.S. We see what you're doing. Oh, I gotta give you this, even though you're talking shit. Yeah, man. You gotta consult me then before your drops.
Well, it's not hard for people to get out in front of us because we're always on a Friday.
Yeah, we try to be consistent, and the last one we did was on a Thursday, so it was mostly because of Christmas. If not, we wouldn't have done it the same week, and it just was bad luck. Well, I don't even know if it's bad luck, but like that the models are pretty similar. They're really different if you watch the video.
It's just luck. It's just a chance.
Yeah.
Give me a
But there's
minute,
always
Kev. I'll be right back.
Because you drop one every 30 days. There's always the chance, Donnie. You gifted 15 subs. Thanks for the $5, dude. Thank you, guys. I appreciate all your super chats and membership gifts. Keep them coming, baby. Keep them coming. 3 lava left. Come on, baby. Once we get down to 1, you know somebody's going to be like, all right, I'll buy it for everybody. I'll buy it. Yeah, I don't know if something's going on, Bluminati, but if you need to talk, hit me up, dude. Appreciate you. Oh, you got a puppy?
Yep.
Uh-oh. What's the name of this pupper?
This is Louie.
Louie.
Louie's in the house.
Louie and what was your other one's name? Coco?
Oscar and Louie.
Oscar. Why did I say Coco? I think there's a dog at my parents' lofts called Coco or something. Calling me a fat lady, bro? So you got 2 now.
Yep. This is the holiday gift for the family.
Oh, that's your Christmas gift?
Yep. Oh, I just wanted another one.
Yeah.
The first one's awesome. And dude, they're already starting to figure out how to play together and wrestle and stuff. It's so cool.
They should. Is it the same kind of dog?
Yep.
Is it a Havanese something or a?
It's a Bichon Frise.
Okay, right. Yeah, goes to the barber to get his beard trimmed.
Got the gay man's
got
dog.
The Bichon Frise. He told me you got to get somebody to do your lawn.
That's right.
Can't do your own lawn.
I'm fancy pants, dude.
You definitely got a cleaning lady.
We do.
Yeah. If I could afford all that, I'd do it too.
I look at them as like the first things you need to afford yourself, so you have more time to actually work and make money.
That makes sense. Oh man, yeah, it's been crazy for me. Trying to get anything done has been just gnarly, especially with a 3-year-old who's like, it's constant.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, yesterday was rough. She threw up on the.
Oh.
Now my parents are like 35, 40 minutes away since we moved, and she's like, she's getting car sick now. So we literally were at the light a minute from the house, and she's like, I'm gonna throw up. And I was like, please don't. And then I was like, just throw up on your iPad, not on the truck anywhere. And dude, I look back, she was like, ugh, and it was just like projectile vomiting right into the iPad. It was crazy.
Oh, poor
But
kid
was a champ, man. She got it all over herself, the car seat, and the iPad. She did not touch my truck. So I had to literally strip that car seat to fucking the studs and clean everything. We had another one in the basement from my wife's cousin or something. So I'm like, sweet. While this one dries and then I don't have to rush and try to get it all back together because I had to fucking take it apart, I'll use this one. So I install it, and then I'm like putting the last thing, like the straps or something, once I got it all in the car. And I realized the headrest, like the stuff around the headrest, is all fucking loose. There's like a screw sticking out and shit. I'm like, dude, like this person was using this with their kid, like trying to like kill my kid. If there's an accident, that screw's going like right into her neck. So I'm like, God damn it. So then I couldn't get the latch undone. So I used my Lush, cut that seatbelt. It was real easy to cut a seatbelt, by the way. And undid it. And I just threw that bitch in the trash. Like, come on. Then I had to put the other one back together. It was a nightmare.
I do not miss car seats, bro.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. You're not getting notifications. People have been telling me that. They're like, you must be on shadow ban or something. I'm like, I don't know. Whatever. Although my YouTube stuff has picked up a little bit lately. It was like They weren't sharing that shit at all for like 5 months. Started picking up a little bit again. It's weird how that goes up and down. We got Marco. Thank you, sir. All right.
Palmer. Say bye to Leo, everyone. Louis, I mean.
Say bye, Louis. Ooh. Bye, Louis.
Bye, Lefty Live.
Twang dang. I don't know if I got you, buddy. Here you go. Thank you, sir. Chef Rocky, my boy Rocky. How you doing, Rock? Good to see you, buddy. Dude, did you ever get that hawk? Can't remember if you ever got that. That's crazy. Said good point. Yeah. There's not much of a window, bro. Price not similar. Yeah, the price is different. But you got to watch my video on. I did like 45 minutes on these two. And yes, the price is different, but like the extra $150 goes somewhere. You know what I mean? In my opinion. Also, the Lush is just a good ass deal too.
It is. Yeah, and there's different economic models involved. We don't need to get into the details, but you know, I have more costs with getting these knives to you guys. Bottom line. So honestly, the Lush I think that Lush is the deal of the year. Like bang for buck at the $200 price point. You know, I don't think you can beat it, honestly.
Well,
there's other great values at different price points, but for $200, what can you get that's better for $200? Nothing.
You get this for $175.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's the other one. That's an incredible value.
Yes, sir. But see, the nip is the benefit of working with some dealers and selling direct. So we didn't have to go crazy on price because we could offset some of that dealer cost by selling direct as well. So all together, we could make the price a little bit more reasonable. And then with the Lush, we worked with one dealer. It was a partnership versus, you know, having however many dealers you have under a dealer program. It's just, like you said, it's different financials. It's just different.
Yep. Yeah. So the consumer benefits from the deals you establish, right. And it's great. It's awesome. It's awesome for the consumer, you know.
And there's people who don't care at all about that, and they're just like, "Oh, it's cheaper," you know.
Yeah, I mean,
but then there's people who comment and say $199 is way too much for that knife. It's like right. You're never gonna win. You just ultimately, do your best, you know.
Buy the knife you like, you know. Like if you shot one, you're going to be disappointed. You know, if you prefer another design, get that one. Like, and with luxury goods, I think it's important to buy what you really want and not obsess too much about the price.
Donnie says, "I'm the cleaning lady."
He is. He takes the trash out.
$1,200 dog. $5 cat named Kimchi.
Kimchi.
Oh man, that's a $1,200 dog.
No, I wish, dude. More than that.
Really?
Purebreds are expensive, bro.
Yeah, but purebreds are also a pain in the ass. Like,
no, it's not necessarily. I think it depends on the breed. With purebreds, you're buying traits. You know what I'm saying? You're buying.
Yeah, but health-wise, it's a bigger crapshoot.
It can be
health-wise than I think with a mutt.
For sure, like it's better genetically, typically for mutts. But if you want certain traits, and you have responsible breeders who are.
What's the trait you're looking for with the Bichon Frise?
A companion dog, you know, an excellent companion dog. So like he doesn't bark all the time. He lets you pick him up and handle him. He's super calm, and he's hypoallergenic. He doesn't shed.
Oh, they're hypoallergenic.
Dude, we have several of us have dog allergies. I can pick that dog up, hold him all day. I don't have to wash my hands. My eyes don't get itchy.
I thought you had to mix dogs to make that happen.
Nope. Nope.
Like doodles and shit.
Mm-mm.
Oh, so the poodle has the hypoallergenic, and then they mix it with a Labrador.
With the golden.
So, well, they also have Labrador ones, Labradoodles.
Right. Yeah.
So they mix them so you can get a cool dog instead of a poodle, but it gets the benefit of the hypoallergy. That's why they do that. I get
That's why. So it's breeding for traits. So they create those breeds because they're chasing traits. So if you
Right.
like, if you want a type of dog, some people just buy a dog based on how they look, you know.
One
But it's
left,
like,
guys.
like if you go buy a dog because like you go buy a greyhound because you like the way it looks, it's like, do you understand what that dog was bred for, what its traits were? Like it needs to run 500 miles a day or it's going to be miserable. It's going to tear your house up, you know. So when we were looking for a dog, we wanted a good family dog, a companion dog, a hypoallergenic dog. Yeah, I don't necessarily agree with you, Palmer. I believe in specialization, and there's some people
Dude,
who
if
are a
you can
hell of a lot
afford
better
it,
at that shit than me.
it's like it's a balance of things. Like he thinks his time is spent better doing other stuff, you know, and
I
his
know it
time is
is.
money. So, you know what I mean? I don't know. I like doing stuff like that, but at the same time, I think to like not have to spend the time, I'd probably pay somebody if I could afford to do it comfortably and not worry about it. You know what I mean?
I mean, you could
So,
probably find someone to do your lawn for $40 a
I know
week.
it is pretty cheap, I think, but I don't know. I guess kind of like doing it, but we'll see. You know, now I got
Yeah,
the tractor. I got to do it.
yeah.
You know,
Well, and
became a
you enjoy
mechanic
it.
last couple of weeks. Fixed that fucking track. I replaced like everything on that thing
What
because I
brand
fucked
is
it
it?
up. What else we
Oh
got
man, the
going?
chat is blowing up.
Yep. Installing the pads and cushions on car seats is 8. My
Dude, I do
3-year-old
not
gets
miss
car
car
sick
seats.
too. Oh, there you go. Yeah, dude, having to like, I have to take one cover off, then remove the seat, like the straps. Then I have to use like a screwdriver and a socket to get this other thing off to get another cover off. And then I got to wash all that. And then I got to like remember how to put it back together. And putting that backrest thing back on is so fucking frustrating every time.
You know what's my biggest like, I'm trying to think, post-traumatic stress disorder from those car seats was dragging those things through the airports like we'd done in the past for certain reasons. And it's like there's no extra hand for that thing. Like
Right.
there's kids and there's luggage and there's like no extra hand
We
for
just
that
rented one when
goddamn
we
car
went
seat.
to Montana.
We started doing that too, dude, and it's the way to go. They're shitty, but it's better than lugging it through the damn airport.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to. I saw a guy when we were flying back. It was like he had his kid and it was just him. And then he had to get a stroller and a car seat at every gate. And like, nah, screw that, man. That is not worth it.
Yeah.
But yeah, fiddling with shit like we're redoing our bathroom right now in our bedroom, the master bath, and we bought one of those mirrors that has like touch lighting and shit and like defrost or whatever that shit's called, anti-fog on it. So it's like comes in pieces. So the contractor, who's a family friend, he's like, if you want to like put that thing together so I don't have to do it, it'll save you, save me from doing it, which will save you money. And so my wife was like, all right, I'll put it together. So she puts it together and she's like, it doesn't work. And I'm like, motherfucker, right? Like it's been sitting in a box for like a month since I bought it. And now we put it together, it doesn't work. So I'm like, Mr. I'll figure this out. So I'm like fucking like switching the sockets. I'm like looking at all this shit and couldn't figure it out. And then I took the whole fucking panel up. They left at the factory, they left these stickers. Like, like when you get a phone, they have a cover over the screen or whatever. They left these fucking stickers over the touch screens that go behind the mirror. So I had to take 20 fucking screws off and then just like, I'm just looking around like, could anything be wrong? And I'm like, I pick up this thing and I'm like, there's like these two little covers on here. Maybe that. So I take those off. Boom. All of a sudden they light up like Christmas trees. It all works. It's like, mother. That That was annoying as shit because it almost,
Sounds good.
almost sent it back, and then it's like a nightmare. I'm doing a trade for that blue GEC English Jack I reviewed a while back.
Nice. Casey's gonna have the freaking most incredible blue knife collection. He already probably
That
does.
guy in the blue knives. You gotta have some variety, Casey. He bought a blue Lush too. Let's see. Oh, sold out. Sold out. All right, guys.
Boom,
Here's your
shakalaka.
giveaway knife tonight. Arctic Storm Lush we'll give away, all right? And I got a couple Hanks too. I'm gonna throw these in. A couple of Hanks, Divo cloth, and whatnot. Let's see. Definitely deal of the year. He says, get those blue puke bags from the doc. Yeah, we ordered some. We'll keep them in the car. She's also 3 though, so it's like, and we do have paper towels in the truck, but oh, that's a good idea. Gallon Ziplocs with paper towels inside. Okay.
Man.
It's just bad if, if they got to throw up.
Yeah, I struggle with puke. My wife is puke and poop, and I'm on blood and splinters. That's our deal. Because it freaks her out, but it doesn't freak me out at all. And the other stuff just turns me sideways. So
there you go. Yeah, I sent Marceau an O-Light with the light he bought off me, and his wife likes it, so she's going to carry it. I got him. Suckered him into O-Lights. I got a couple new O-Lights. They sent me this Arc Flex.
Interesting.
So it's like the Arc Feld, but you have that top that flexes.
Oh, I imagine that come in handy in ways you don't even know until you get to using it.
It's actually pretty cool, especially because they have the magnets on the bottom. So you got like tons of options with this thing.
And you can like magnet it to, like, in order to mount it, right? The magnet.
And then you can have it aiming down like this or up.
That's cool.
Or you could adjust it to any angle you needed, which is nice because that's one thing that sucks when you magnet a flashlight to something. You're stuck with that angle,
Right.
And as far as I can tell, it has the same output as the Arc Felt does, but it only has single output. And then they sent me a Pro Arc Felt that has the UV light, and then it has the laser, and then it also has a regular light. So you get 3 options with it, and you can even use the light with the laser, which is pretty cool.
Man, those UV lights, like, one use for it, you can charge up your watches to make them glow. Because I bought one for that. But then I made the mistake of turning the lights off and like looking at carpets, and I was like,
no,
I didn't need to see that. That's
you look
cool.
at like a desk, dude. When I was looking at my flow party little bro, I looked at my desk and I was like, oh, I cleaned the whole desk. It did nothing.
Yeah,
it did nothing. So there's like nothing you could do about it.
They're like, what I didn't know didn't hurt me. And
right
now, this cursed black light.
Let's see. On the opposite end of value for money lies Southern Grind. $300 for 14C 28N. Well, the mistake there is it's a USA made knife, so you're just instantly at $300. So they might as well use a better steel because the costs are less about the material on the steel than it is about their manufacturing costs.
Can they even call it a made in the USA knife with a Sandvik steel? Isn't that a Sandvik steel?
Yeah, but the knife is made here. It's just using.
I know, but like 80-90% of the materials are imported. I don't think you can even call it made in the USA by law.
Yeah, you can. I mean, plenty of U.S. companies use M390.
But can they call it made in the USA? Like there's FTC regulations about that, and all the stuff has to be a certain
Well, I mean,
percentage of the
they're
components.
literally making it here, though. They're grinding the blade. They're
I
cutting the blade.
understand. There's to a degree, but
I don't know. I think
there's just really strict rules about how you mark.
I mean,
made
look
in the
at
USA.
Koenig. They definitely say made in the U.S. and they use M390.
Do they?
Yeah. I mean, even does CRK ever use steels that aren't U.S. made? I don't know.
They
Actually.
only use, well, I think they only use crucible stuff.
Yeah. Now that I think about it. I mean, Spyderco definitely
Listen to this.
says.
I'm going to read this to you. According to the Federal Trade Commission, made in USA means that all or virtually all the product has been made in America. That is, all significant parts, processing, and labor that go into the product must be of U.S. origin. And I would say if you have blade steel in a blade that's not U.S. made, then you're liable for making a claim that could be challenged. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I don't know.
It only matters if someone tries to sue you for it.
True, which would be pretty crazy.
Correct.
But
it is a very specific set of criteria to make that claim. I'm sure people make it all the time and don't follow the rules. But nonetheless.
If I win this one, I'll return the one I bought.
Yeah. So would anybody else who wins it that just bought one.
My office is a sea of blood and spunk. UV lights are outlawed in his house.
That is too much information, sir.
Kevin Stout V2. Are you asking when they're coming? Best Tech said they were going into assembly, so should be sooner rather than later. They're working on those DLC belt satins. I think they're adding the light tumble to them. So just got to wait for that part, and then we'll see. They have the same price on S35EN. Yeah, so it's just a steel choice, basically. Which is weird, but it's, if you look at it, the price is about them making it here in the U.S. It's just the operating costs of everything.
Well, and
the
also
steel is very minimal. That's why you don't see U.S. companies using like budget steels, because it just doesn't. They're not going to give it a budget price. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, all the other costs are too high, so they can't come in at a low price with all the other costs. What was I going to say? And that's the Zach Brown brand, right? Southern
it
brand?
Was, but they sold to one of those Chinese companies, I think. Or no, maybe it was another U.S. company that they sold it to.
Well, I guess you're also paying for some brand cachet. I mean, they have a perceived brand value.
Josh says, "Where's the ore? It's ORE, bro. The ore that made the Sandvik steel from."
We're like, we're in a canoe going down the river.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like, where is it really from? Like, you can argue that all the way back to but I'm guessing if like U.S. law, I bet you if you took it to court, they would side on the side that it's U.S. made, even though the steel was bought from wherever, because that company is then taking that steel and they're doing a lot of processes to it.
I still don't think it would qualify as made in the USA. Dude, it has to be of U.S. origin. If the blade, which is 80% of the weight, came from China, then it's not U.S. made. Yeah. Can I say a Jack Wolf is U.S. made because all the packaging is put together here? No.
No, but you're not assembling, you're not finishing, you're not doing all that
I
stuff.
mean, it's a gray area, of course, but all or virtually all is not very gray.
But they are virtually making everything. But it has to be made from, something.
Dude,
It has
the
to be
steel
made
would
from
have to come from Crucible, and
it has to be made
the
from a
U.S.
stock.
smelting plant from a U.S. source of ore.
But where's that ore from?
From Pennsylvania or domestic. You would have to be able to demonstrate
I don't
that
think
it's
so.
of U.S. origin.
I do not think that would be the case.
Dude, if the Federal Trade Commission
I mean,
brings a
look at
claim against you,
Microtech. There's no way let's go look actually.
find one with LMAX or something.
Well, they use M390 and they use LMAX. So
now, if those steel manufacturers have U.S. plants and they're not importing the sheets,
it says site is offline.
seriously, that's generally not good.
Site is offline. Undergoing scheduled maintenance. All right, who else?
I don't know. All Medford stuff is
Guardian
USA.
Tactical. There's no fucking way Medford makes
No,
anything.
I'm saying,
yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying we can't look at him because he uses all US.
Guardian
I think
Tactical
ball
is so
bearings.
direct. I want to be able to point to a direct sale. You know what I mean?
I feel you. Dude, just because someone's making the claim doesn't mean that it would.
I know. I
stand
just
up in
want to
court.
see. I want to see somebody making the claim.
So go to who's the other
Obeck?
one you said? Yeah, M3 Tactical. What about you said Koenig? Go to Koenig.
Yeah.
Does he sell direct on his site?
But
I mean, it doesn't matter as long as he has a listing.
So
But you got to find one with M390.
Let's see if it's in the FAQs. Warranty, frequently asked questions. Where can I know? What is your warranty? You sell repent, do you sell? What is the difference between generations? Lubrications, can I order bags? Do you sell do kind of refurbishing? Where is the angle or where is you cover do the night? Okay, not in there. Store. Nothing there. Where else could I look here? Where did that I hate when that menu disappears.
Try ProTech. Do they sell direct?
Because the dealers are going to say it's made in the US.
Well,
that's probably what it is, though, right? But ProTech, do they use other steels?
I don't know. Just pick something and see if they're making a claim USA made on the listing of the knife. Nope. What's more important is what's on the actual packaging, which we don't have.
Yeah, I think. Oh.
Yeah, I mean it's more American-made knives, but I'm talking about a claim of made in USA on the product. That's what matters.
I mean, I have boxes from flashlight companies that have a stamp on the box as made in the USA. And I know for sure they're using Chinese electronics in it, like LEDs and shit.
I'm telling you right now, it's practically speaking, it doesn't matter.
Let's go see what,
because the market would appreciate the claim. Like you would accept the fact that even if it has a Chinese circuit board in it, that you find their claim of made in the USA to be sufficient and a fair representation. Is different whether or not it would hold water in a action from the FTC. And they're not going after little mom and pop brands.
Here's M3 Tactical. Got anything good? Marine Raider. Are they still listing it? Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, what's the ones he was having made overseas and lying about?
Did they ever actually list it? Was it on the box? I can't remember. Oh, look.
Yeah,
I
that's a
mean,
little. Yeah, no, that's not a claim.
I know, but you know, that's why I don't think he ever could actually get in trouble because he was just kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
These are definitely Best Tech though. You can just look at the pivot. It's identical to the collar and everything we had on ours.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, why am I looking at this?
I don't know. We could change the subject.
Yeah. TRM, they use 20 CV. That's the thing. The companies, he's got a point. I mean, the companies that I can think of, they really use USA made steel, so it's a
I mean,
non-issue.
honestly, I think it's kind of important if you're going to call a knife made in the USA that it should have a USA made steel in it, because that's the knife, that's the blade, that's the part that's doing the work. I
Yeah.
feel like it's maybe if you're going to stretch that a little bit, maybe the handle material or something.
See, to me, it's when I hear USA made.
You're talking about processing, but
Yeah.
made has to do with processing and materials. It's both, dude. It's not just processing. You can't take a
No.
bunch of foreign parts and assemble it and call it made in the USA. It doesn't work that way.
Here's one that always bugged me. This is one that always bugged me, but I kind of understood their position after I talked to them a little more. Glow Rhino.
Mm-hmm.
They put it says something like it has this saying, I can't remember the goddamn saying, but it's like proudly built in Detroit. That's what it says on the box. Or there's a card in the box that says proudly built in Detroit. Might even be in here.
I think they're in Dearborn, which is a suburb.
Right. But this is a Best Tech knife. See, on the website,
Right.
it says manufactured by Best Tech, but then in the box, it says proudly built in Detroit, which was like, wait, what?
That's
But
misleading.
the reason they say that, I talked to them, is they're getting the knife in, and then they're putting their tritium in it. Like they're building that part in there or whatever. So they're kind of like assembling them or tweaking them
They're
in Detroit.
modified in Detroit. They're modified in Detroit.
That's what it's just the verbiage that bothers me. Like
I agree, because
even
you feel like it's
assembled
not an
in would
accurate
be better, but built makes it sound like made in. But then they have on their website right there. It says Best Tech, so they're not really,
But it doesn't say Best Tech in China. You know what I'm saying?
We don't do that either, though.
You know what I put on mine? I put knife manufactured in China, because I don't want there to be any gray area about that. People want to know where that knife was made. So it's like, I'll make it very crystal clear to you, because I'm not trying to hide anything.
Well, I mean, that's kind of, we put the exact company that makes it. But I guess
that's not.
Oh, okay. Point. We do have China.
That's the right way to do it, dude. Just like that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's even more disclosure.
That was me or Colin probably like, oh, we should add that or whatever.
I agree.
So like that one says China, but I'm pretty sure if you look at the stout, let's see. That one says Best Tech China. This one probably just says, oh no, China. Okay. Props to Colin for adding that.
Colin's what about this smart guy?
Kubi, China, yeah. There you go. So
someone asked, isn't all titanium now imported? I don't think so, but the large majority of it is. There is some made domestically, but it's very expensive.
There's like 4 ALV or whatever. And then there's grade 5 titanium. And those are, one of those I think is US and one of those is China, right? Like when you see grade 5, I think that's China. But I also think that's just their terminology for it. So it gets mixed up.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there's another kind too. It's 6.4 ALV or whatever. And then there's grade 5. Those are the same.
There's grade 2.
Grade 2 is different. That's what you see when you're not talking about our community. When you see titanium, they're talking about grade 2. Like my iPhone that says titanium is probably grade 2. I'm not positive on that. Maybe they use 5 because it would be more durable. That reminds me, if anybody in the chat, I asked you, Ben, I don't know if you saw my text. Do you have a iPhone 15 Pro Max?
I answered you. I don't. I still have a 13.
Okay. If anybody has a 15 Pro Max and you want a case, hit me up because I have a few. I bought.
Do you have one? Do you have one that's like really drop resistant and brightly colored? Because my wife needs one like that.
Did she have a Pro Max?
Pro Max 15 Pro Max, and she's got the Apple silicone one, which is really grippy, but not drop.
This isn't like brightly colored. This one's pretty protection based or whatever.
Yeah.
That's
what brand is that?
Beck Presidio 2 grip. And then I have a wallet that goes with it. I don't know if she's into the wallet, but I got that one. And then I have the Bellroy mod phone. This one. I have this one. This is what I have on my phone, but they sent me a new one because now it has that action button. This one just has a little cutout for it. So they sent a whole replacement. But none of them are like colorful.
Yeah, it's easier for her to see it if she sets it down somewhere if it's bright.
Right.
So that's what she wants.
And this has a wallet too, which is awesome. It connects on the back, has this rail system so it doesn't come off when you push down when it's on the phone. And then this pops open, which is awesome. So I have that one. I have the Presidio 2 grip. I'm going to keep a couple, but I have this blue one. This is sick. This is the Magback case. And if you just want like strong ass fucking magnets, this is the case. It'll just like pop on anything metal. And you can put these little strips anywhere and it'll hold on it like nobody's business. Like even in a car, all you need is like this tiny little strip. Let me see. I don't know if these are colorful. Company sent me these to review. They're just like basic. Nah, this is just like white or clear. Yeah. And then I think there's another one that's got strong magnets. It's like black, has one of those like kickstands built onto it.
I saw ATK made a comment, mouse phone cases are the best for drop protection. I have to agree because this is a mouse and I have dropped the living shit out of this thing and bounced it across the parking lot. And dude,
you can drop. I think phones in general now are just super resistant to shit. Like
I was just talking to someone 2 days ago, shattered their screen.
Really? On a newer like iPhone?
Yeah. I mean, if you hit them just right, dude, they crack. It is what it is.
This is the one I've been rocking lately. It's the Pataka Mag Easy 4. It has like zero protection. But I fucking love this thing. But yeah, so I have a couple. If anybody needs a case or anything, hit me up. I have the screen protector on that Tri-State recommended. And I've broken 3 of them now. Or 2. So it's just like you get these screen protectors. It's almost like they're made to break just so you keep buying them. I really don't know if they.
I don't know, dude. This screen protector has been on here forever, but this mouse case, even especially in the corners, it comes out a little bit. So if I drop this thing, bam, straight down, and the glass never touches.
I've definitely noticed that this case. Every time I broke it, it was in this case. So I think it's something about this minimal case. Either it puts pressure on it or it just doesn't have the right protection. But yeah, Cole, if you're watching this, that Magic John, the screen protectors, I got them on Amazon. And then Black Friday, I got like an email or something from the actual website from Magic John. And I ordered those and they're different. They come in different packaging. There's like Chinese all over the ones I ordered online because I think they're direct from China, but it's different. It's not even the same. It's close, but it's not the same system. So I think one of them is a knockoff. Like I think the ones on Amazon are knockoffs. They're not actually Magic John, or maybe
like
they have
old
an
stock.
American. I don't know. It's weird, but I broke 2 of those. So I don't know how good they are. They do look identical though. So I'm not sure. But then the ones that I ordered on their website, they came fucking with the tray cracked. So it fucked everything up when I tried putting it on. Yeah, it was annoying. I emailed them. I'm like, hey, both of these trays are cracked. Like, give me a refund or something. I'll probably never hear from them. But I don't know. Anyway, that's my rant about phone cases. My friends and family think I'm crazy. Yeah, I mean, dude, you if you're not like constantly in situations where you could break your phone, I think if you like people who work from home and shit like that, I think we could get away with no case.
It's certainly designed to be operated without one on. Like,
yeah, but nobody does. I'm afraid to do it, basically.
Dude, I've broken them before and just never again. Screen protector in a case, and I live with it. Because
Yeah,
I'm always
I just
like,
don't like the weight. That's the thing. I'm not liking about this big ass phone now because I'm not used to the Max.
You'll get
Add
used
the
to
case and the screen protector, and so I don't know.
Yeah, I upgraded to the Max. It felt super weird at first. You got to like stretch way across the thing, and we're lefty, so certain where you're supposed to tap is designed for righties and shit.
Yeah.
But just like anything you use a lot, you get used to it. And then when you get a regular one in your hand, you're like, oh my God, this thing's tiny. So
yeah,
you'll like it.
Yeah, no, I'm already getting used to it mostly. I just don't like the extra weight. Some of the cases are like really, heavy. Yeah, Lewis. The problem with those cases, they don't have MagSafe, dude. The later case or whatever, it doesn't have MagSafe. I need magnets, man. Like that was one of the main reasons I wanted to get a new phone, and that's why I stopped using the wallets. Now I have a card slip from Troy. He made me a little slip that holds 2 cards, which is fucking awesome.
Nice.
So I carry that instead of the phone wallet, and now I can use MagSafe with everything. So that later case, that kills it for me. Plus, I don't know. Cole is on a Ultim tear. That's what insurance is for. Yeah, I do have Apple Care. So
just a headache.
Maybe one day. You guys hacky sacking your phones? Well, no. See, here's what happens to me. I'll be in the truck or whatever, and I'll put it on my lap.
Exactly, dude.
And then
you get out.
I'll get distracted, whatever. I get out of the car, and it just, your heart fucking sinks because you're like, oh, fuck. And then it goes, whoosh, and it just like slides across concrete. And you're like, oh, fuck. You know?
It's always getting out of the car. One time I was at, I don't remember where I was, but it was like a tile floor, and they were not perfectly flat tiles. They were kind of like had a texture to them to kind of look like obsidian or something. And that thing hit that tile like in a raised part and just crushed the fucking screen, dude. I was like, damn it. No screen protector.
Yeah,
but you can adequately protect them. This I'm really pleased with this mouse case. I've had some just cringe drops where I've dropped this thing, and I always hit them on the corners too. It seems like,
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, it depends on, the case or whatever. If you hit it dead on the front of the screen, like you could fuck it up. Doesn't matter what case you have on it.
100%. But I
out
don't know. This was a pretty good job, dude, because it stands off. So when you put this flat on a table, that glass is raised.
Yeah, that's one thing some of these cases I have don't do, but
it's tight on the sides, and then it comes
I lay
up
it this
here.
way because it has a camera bump. I just lay it that way.
Yeah, this one's got a ring around the camera to protect
I have one more case coming that was recommended a lot. Was the Kadabe sheath or whatever. I had to pre-order the fucking thing. It finally shipped. No, man, I want the slimmest thing that actually has a little protection, I think. It's like a balance, but it might work through it, but it's not going to have strong magnets. So, you know, it's probably thin enough that the magnets in the phone are decent, but most good cases have magnets in them as well. It strengthens it. So you can really put it up. Because now, you know, everybody should be using standby mode with your phone. It's just awesome.
I haven't got there yet. I still plug everything in.
Yeah, dude, you got to try it, man. I got an ESR 3-in-1 on Amazon. It was like $60. Comes with an Apple Watch charger that plugs in the back. So if you travel or something, you can always just pull that out, and then you have an Apple Watch charger that's like this fucking big and doesn't have a cord. And then, dude, you literally just slap your phone on, drop your AirPods below and your watch on the back. And then at night, you have your phone will sit like this, and the time will be, it looks like an alarm clock.
Yeah.
It's sick.
I noticed when I was at work, I was charging my phone, and I have a whiteboard, and I set it on the whiteboard where like you set the marker, and all of a sudden it went into that standby mode. What the fuck is that?
It's pretty cool. And you can tweak it to whatever you want. So, it, you know, aesthetically, or you could have like the weather and whatever, you know, calendar.
I really should upgrade to magnet charging by my bedside. I don't know if it'll work through this case though. Then I gotta.
I think Mouse has built-in magnets. Yeah,
I'd have to take it off and look at.
Now I don't know if the 13 has it, but it might. All you gotta do is check it with a magnet or something.
Yeah.
You don't have to take it off, but
I can take it off. Yeah, it's got
that ring. A ring. Does it have a ring in there? Yeah,
it does. Yep.
Yeah.
And my AirPods. I'd have to find out if I can magnet it through this leather thing I got going on here.
Mine has a case on it, a leather case from Andar, and it does just get through it.
Yeah.
So.
But I charge these at my desk, so it's like really not a big deal if I don't charge them by my bedside.
Yeah. I love having the stand, dude. It's here. I'll show you the one I have.
Seems like a good idea. That seems like a win.
They have like super fucking expensive ones if that's what you want, but
I don't really care as long as the magnet's good and it charges.
So let me make sure it doesn't always gotta like fucking check because I feel like Amazon has like my fucking address everywhere. So this is what it looks like. Just that you can get it in black or white, I think.
It's like a robot.
And then you just slap your phone on there, and then you put your AirPods below, and then that Apple. Do you have an Apple Watch, or do you have like a traditional watch?
No, I used to have one, and I kind of loathed it. So
I love it, but you could just not plug that in, or you could buy a 2-in-1 that would be cheaper. Obviously,
I just need a 2-in-1, dude. You know.
Yeah, you could just order a 2-in-1. There's so many options. Just be weird. Don't buy the cheapest one on Amazon. I think the charging is probably going to get real hot. But ESR is a good brand. Belkin is the expensive. Oh, there you go. Belkin's the expensive brand, but they have a deal with Apple, and you get full-on 15-watt charging, where most of them you only get 7.5.
I'd probably want to do that just because it seems like
if it's overnight, dude, it doesn't matter.
Right.
It really doesn't. But it is, you know, it's Apple certified and all that shit. Mm-hmm. Theirs looks like a tree.
Show me.
You know what though, dude? You travel a lot. So check this thing out. I think you would dig this thing, dude. I
mean, I carry so many cords when I travel.
Check this out. It's a cube.
Oh, that's pretty fucking cool.
So it folds up into a cube, and that Apple Watch part pops out, so you can just leave it in there.
Right.
And then you can charge my AirPods on the back here. and you
Oh, the
charge your phone
AirPods
on
go
the
on the
front.
back. All right.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah, they might have it. I don't know if there's a 2-in-1 version of that, but and then I have, but you wouldn't be able to use it at home. I have one that folds up. It's like this fucking big, and then it just unfolds, and it has boom, boom, boom. It has all 3 things you need, and you just plug one USB-C in. And then another thing that would work really well for you, if you just need it for travel and like for your phone, is one of these.
Is that a battery pack?
And then what you do is you plug it in here, USB-C, get the one with the stand, put it on your nightstand in the hotel. You can use it, and this will charge your phone and charge the power bank up. So then in the morning, you just grab both, and then you're good to go. And then you have the power bank full and your phone full. And then at night, you just got to plug it back in, USB-C, and then slap your phone on it.
So you just daisy chain them?
Yeah. They're made to, it's called pass-through or whatever. So, yeah, there's so many cool MagSafe things that I never used because I always had the wallet.
Right. I would just get the 6-foot cords, the 2-meter cords, and I've just lived with it. But it would be nice to have wireless charging. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, the nice thing about the 15 too is it's USB-C finally.
Yeah,
so it's like
dude.
not dealing with the. As soon as they come out with AirPods with USB-C, I'm fucking buying them. Even though
I'm
I
ready
guess
to-
now I just wirelessly do it, so it doesn't matter. But
Yeah.
I
But it's
just hate having lightning.
Dude, lightning was good while it lasted, but it's like, okay, like it's time to move on, you know? It was good while it lasted. Me and Donnie were talking about that today. It's like, just make it all USB-C already, please.
Yeah, because like, but then you have this situation where I have
that was the
a
argument.
bajillion USB-C cords in here. Like,
Yeah, that was the argument against it, was if you force it, like, because Europe forced them to do it, basically. In Europe, they forced an international standard for charging at USB-C,
Yes.
and they're like, do you know how much electronic waste you're going to cause when we do this? And they're like, we don't care, basically.
well, they should just stop sending cords with everything.
Well, everybody's got 1,000 bazillion cords already.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody's got USB-C cords because that's the standard. So then the point would be now you can make stuff without having to send a cord.
Yep. I don't know. People bitch and moan they didn't get a cord.
Right. Exactly. People suck is the thing.
That's a fact. It's like, I like how you get a cord, but you don't get the brick. It's like, thanks.
Yeah.
It's like, give me the brick.
Samsung stopped providing cords. Oh, yeah, that's right. I think Apple, I think gives you the cord, but not the
No brick.
brick.
You don't get the brick. Yeah.
Which is fine.
Well, give me both or give me none.
Because it's like a 20-watt brick anyway. It's not like a powerful one. I like the 120-watt fucking things with 3 outlets. Boom. Good to go. But I don't know. 3 years, Kev's channel is going to be like Project Farm. No way, dude.
I don't know what that is.
If I talked that fast like that guy, I would drive myself nuts. I can't watch his shit because of that. It's a guy who tests stuff, so he'll take like 5 of something, and he'll do all these fucking comparisons. Like he'll do like drill bits, and he'll just buy like Milwaukee bits, DeWalt bits, whatever, and he'll test them. He'll put 1,000 screws in, and like it's just guy has a shit ton of subscribers, but it's very boring to me. Give me the brick. I don't care about the brick, man. I mean, if you guys don't have anchor cubes all over your house, I don't know what you're doing. Here, this is what you guys need if you're asking for the brick. Well, first off, yeah, if you're like talking about phones and shit like that, then you don't need more than a 20-watt brick. So what you do is you get these. You get a bunch of these anchor cubes. and they're just basically extension cords with, well, this one goes right into the wall, but the ones I have cords. And then you have 3 outlets, and then you have USB-C or 2 USB-Cs and a USB-A. And you just put these fuckers all over your house, and then you never have to worry about it. These are the ones I have. They're like mini.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they're like mini power stations or whatever those things are called. I forget.
Yeah.
Power strips. They work great. And then you can mount them wherever. Like I have one in my garage that is mounted on a wall. And then I have all these outlets and shit. It works great. I'm attached to an Anker 10K right now. Nice. You got the answers. Of course, man. Doesn't mean they're right. I charge my phone once a day at most. Yeah, I mean, you charge it at night, right? I charge mine if I'm random, like if I'm, whatever, I'll throw it on a charger just to make sure it doesn't die. But this phone holds up pretty damn well with battery. And now that I don't use my phone as my main camera anymore, it has helped a lot. Because I used to be, I'd film a million videos and I got to plug it in to do that, or my phone would start dying. It was a nightmare. So Anker even has power outlets now to replace outlets in the wall. They have USB ports so nothing sticks out of the wall. That's nice.
Yeah, that's good.
I've thought about that, but I just don't like the idea of doing electrical work. Because I don't want to die.
Basic as it gets, but again, that's the kind of thing I would have someone professionally qualified
It
to
is
do.
basic, but it'd be cool if you could just plug it in on top of the one you have. That'd be cool, but then it wouldn't be flush either.
Right.
Or can you just replace the plate? Is that how it works?
You got to replace the box. The plate's just got 2 holes in it. So you got the box stays in the wall.
The actual like outlet thing.
The outlet. You got to wire the outlet in. Just turn the breaker off before you do it.
Yeah.
Take a picture of the one that's in there first.
Exactly. What time is it? 11:30. All right. Well, let's do this giveaway so that the people who are sticking around for that are going to be covered. And then
I'm going to enter.
Maybe we could do one more rundown of, because I don't know if we went over every after hours, kind of went over it in detail. Let me
do it. What are you going to do? Hashtag Lush?
I didn't think about it.
I mean, people can't really mess the spelling up on that.
Yeah. Guess we could do that since we're giving one away.
Yeah.
There you go, guys. Hashtag
capital L. Does that have to be a capital
Coco. Louis.
Kev, does it have to be a capital L?
I don't know the answer to that. I would just do it to be safe, but I think it counts you if you don't do the capital L.
Yeah. Here they come. Lush, 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 lush.
43. Nice. We got 140 people. Jesus.
Oh, they're racking up in the comments, dude. Bow, 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 bow.
Nice. I mean, shit, I would want to win it too.
How about I talk about these knives while they're coming in, because they're all going to bail after the giveaway. So we got 5 variations of the after hours. The old standby, Kevin's choice for his piece, Purple Haze, features a purple anodized backspacer and pocket clip, belt satin blade. Jack Wolf belt satin always looks good. Got a thumb flipper and a middle finger flick or a thumb roll. So that's Purple Haze. Then we'll go full titanium, dark glass, jade,
nice.
Dark blue ano, backspacer and clip, and satin blade. So that's the classy option. And then we've got another inlay variant, fat carbon frost, icy blue ano, pocket clip, belt satin, waka. Then another full titanium, black, 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 black blade, black hardware, black tie, stealth bomber. Last but not least, another inlay variant, Kieranite toxic green. Look at that polish. Boom. Just
yeah, that's sick, dude. I really like that one.
And then green backspacer, black DLC clip, black DLC blade. And then each one of these will come with a pocket clip recess insert. So if you want to do a pocket clip delete and carry in the leather slip, you can do that. Instructions to do so are on my website. $350 at dealers worldwide. And quick plug for the Facebook group, Jack Wolf Knives Worldwide. Come join. We did a gunslinger Hank drop. There's about, I think there's 6 or 7 of those left. If anybody wants one. Yeah, let me grab that real quick. I'll show it off.
Yeah, let me see.
And we make that stuff available first to the Facebook group.
All right, guys. I tried to get the cloth in here, but I could not get it in the box with it. So the cloth will go on top. I also got a couple Hanks. I'll throw them in too. So.
Dude,
there's a giveaway.
Chris Rossiter, Renegade EDC.
Yeah.
He makes a damn good Hank, bro.
Yes, he does. I didn't know he did that. That's awesome.
Look at that. So there's his maker's mark on the leather. It's 8 by 8.
I had no idea he made those. That's awesome.
Yep. And it's got black microfiber on the back.
Yeah, his microfiber is the shit. Dude, that's literally the Hanks I'm giving away. I got 3 Hanks here.
From Renegade?
From Renegade. I got a bearded gear and 2 flannels. Yeah, he makes the best Hanks.
He does. Down. 100%. I mean, there's other good ones out there. Don't get me wrong, but these are excellent. The best. So these are on my site, 25 plus shipping. It's like $30. Gets you one of these, and there's only a handful left.
Those look sick.
Skiff bearings are on my website too. If anybody wants to upgrade their bearings, is it necessary? No. Is it a higher quality bearing? I think you can make the argument it is. It has a solid bronze disc instead of a folded over stamped disc. So it's there if you're interested, but I would never tell anyone they need to buy them.
Yeah. It depends on the knife for me, but on the after hours out of the box, it was literally
pretty money.
Yeah, and I don't think adding skiffs gave me any benefit with that. Maybe get a little better side to side stability, but I don't know. This knife, like the blade drops pretty well already, so you can get it pretty tight without having to worry about it. Like you're not gonna have play when you get it to drop like it. So I don't know.
Yeah, and everybody, if you buy one of these and it's your first one, just a couple of words of advice. A little drop of oil on the detemp ball is usually a good idea when it's breaking in. And it will break in also. Like your action will get better over time. I think that goes for most bearing knives because you're wearing in the bearing track and all that good stuff.
Somebody said they'll buy a Hank. Are they on your website?
Yeah, I just got an order come through. So I think someone from the stream did it. So I appreciate you guys for that.
Big Jimpin was the guy who said he'd buy one.
I'm not going to say who bought it because,
Kevin pushes skiffs like my neighbor pushes crack. Yes, sir.
We just had a bunch of you guys join the Facebook group, so I appreciate that as well.
Nice. All right, let's see how many people we got. Josh said Hank Link. Oh, he already did. He put it. He was
okay.
I think he was saying what he was doing. I don't know. All right, we got 100 entries, folks,
That's
for the
pretty
Lush.
good.
You ready? Let's give her a whirl.
Let it rip.
Who is going to win the Lush? Oh, he won last week, I think. Didn't you?
No way.
Nice, dude. Big wins.
Drink water, dude. Let's go to the casino, bro. Sounds like you're a lucky charm.
Yeah, right. I can't remember what it was last week, but I'm pretty sure he won last week. Yeah, it's crazy. He won twice. There you go. Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, what
got
up,
another
Ian?
Hank order.
Paul? Didn't see you guys earlier. My bad. How you doing? How you doing? Night
Thanks for the Hank
Fanatic.
orders,
What up?
guys.
Dr. Drew. Matt Beagle. We got a lot of the gang here. Junior Miz. Thank you. A lot of you guys picked up Lushes today. I know. I appreciate it. Paul. Javon. What up? Kresk. You should have my email, or I think we DM'd on Instagram, so you can just hit me up there again. Another sold out banger, huh? Yeah, man, we're pretty blessed that you guys buy our shit, so we appreciate that very much. And we also like to order smaller runs so we can test the waters, and we just have so many models. It's like we just can't. We don't want to put all our money into one or two models and do it that way. So I don't know. There will be more. That's for sure. Let's see. I won a tile saw last night. Oh, nice, dude. That's crazy.
Random, but awesome.
Yeah. Are you going to get a Jaeger tomorrow? You know, I've been thinking about it because I really wasn't really that interested in getting a Jaeger. But I'm thinking maybe since I think he does have bolster lock models. That might be worth getting as a lefty. It's at least different, you know. But the model's so similar from the past runs. It's just, yeah, the only difference I see is the pivot, you know. So I don't know. We'll see. But I think that one drops right around the same time as the after hours. Have you seen this one, dude? X-Mid?
No, it looks like something from Null a little bit.
It's Richard Rogers.
Interesting.
He's an OG custom maker.
Looks good. I like it, honestly.
It's really good. Best tech on this one. $300. It's really, really good. He just did another drop. I'm guessing they're sold out again, but really, really nice.
That looks nice, man. That windowed frag is good. I like the non all the way through hole that people are doing now. I think it looks good.
Yeah.
How thick of a blade stock do you need to pull that off?
Yeah, I guess it does need to be. Well, it doesn't look that thick, really.
I mean, is it thicker than? Is it an eighth? Yeah, probably.
Here, I'll tell you what it is. Do you look at blade stock in inches? I usually look at it in millimeters.
I mean, you could tell me either way. I mean, I work in both.
0.112
inches.
Yeah.
So I mean, an eighth is 0.125.
11th
so
out. Yeah.
3 millimeters.
So it's
is
3 millimeter stock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 millimeters.
Which is pretty good. That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
It's not like I mean, for you, it might be thicker. I don't know.
Same stuff I use. I use 3 millimeter.
Yeah.
But there's not much left of it by the time you hollow grind it.
Yeah.
That's nice, probably thick behind the edge. Yeah. Well, it's flat and it doesn't go all the way up.
So it's really good. I've used the shit out of it. It's actually a really good cutter.
Well, and it's handsome too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Doug, you asked earlier what you're buying off me tonight. I was thinking about selling my Sweeney if anybody's interested. And I know, don't get mad at me. I said it was one of the best knives this year, and I do think that's true. But I don't know. I just go through knives. I'm a weirdo.
That's a nice knife too.
It's so good.
Hey,
he's coming out with a mini too.
Can I plug the after hours giveaway I got running right now?
Hell yeah, dude. Plug away.
So if you guys are on Instagram, we give away 2 knives every month on Instagram.
Oh, it's so 2 now. Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing one every 2 weeks. So there's an after hours now, and then I think the giveaway ends tomorrow or Saturday night, and then we'll start another one the following Tuesday. So the one we're running now, it's actually a dual giveaway. We're doing it with Israel Bacchus. So we're drawing 2 winners. One winner for the Jack Wolf After Hours and a winner for the Arcane Creature. And so in order to enter that giveaway, you have to go to either of our Instagrams, click the link in the profile, and then you'll get a link tree come up or whatever, and then it'll take you to the giveaway page where you enter your name and email address. So if you're not signed up for a giveaway, it's a good one.
Nice. Should we have received a confirmation email after signing up?
No, I don't think so. As long as you got the success message after you put in your name and email, then you're good.
Nice. How much? I don't know. I gotta think about it. What are they? $325? $325 I paid for this. I don't know. Maybe 280, 275, 280. Belt satin, carbon fiber. I do love the damn knife though, but just, it's hard when you review knives to carry anything else. I carry my slip joints as backups. That's how I get to carry those. So I carry Jack Wolves more than I carry anything else, honestly. What's your special trigger system? Oh, just wondering how he won.
Yeah,
I did cheat and win, brother.
Sometimes lightning strikes twice.
I'll trade you an unused Pyrotech for an after hours.
I don't even know what a Pyrotech is.
It's that knife company now run by the 2 people from Kaiser, and they did that knife that you can actually take the scales off. They're magnetic.
Oh, Vu Fam was showing that one off on Facebook. That thing's pretty cool.
Yep.
I don't need other knives. I need more knives. Like I need a hole in the head at this point.
That's exactly how I feel, sort of.
Yeah, it's just drowning in knives, literally.
I'm drowning in flashlights right now because I've been obsessed. I think I'm up to, what do I have? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I think I have 10 maybe, and then 2 more on the way. So like 12 custom flashlights. I mean, that doesn't count like regular flashlights.
Right, there's 10 bougie ones.
Yeah. Dude, this one's fucking wild, man. This thing you program on your computer or your cell phone. So you just like pick the options you want and everything, and then you put it into program mode, and then you hold it up to your screen, and it has this box you hold it onto, and it does these white flashes, and that programs the flashlight. Yeah.
Dude, that's epic, bro. Because I don't really like clicking through. I'd rather have a menu or something.
The only downside is you have to click to you have to put it in program mode to get it to do that. But that's easy. You just hold down like this, double tap, double tap, double tap, and let go. I didn't get it there, but that's it. And then it'll have a little light on. You'll know it's ready. You don't have to do all the that's the one thing it does suck a little bit, where you got to do like 15 taps and then 1 tap and then wait and then 5. And then I actually kind of like those, but this is fucking cool. And you can do it on your cell phone. I tried it. So you can do it like on the go. you can update it. And this thing has a cool switch. It's called the momentary off. And so you can have like a beacon set up. Basically, it's always on, sort of. So you can have it in a mode where it just flashes like every 3 seconds or something. And I don't know who would use that. Maybe like people camping. It's kind of gimmicky, but it's also kind of cool. Problem is, it's fucking hard to change the modes. I've tried so hard to learn this. They have these pins, and that like is how you switch modes and do certain things, and I just can't get it. So I've been very frustrated by it as well. I can program it, no problem, but these other things are impossible for me for some reason.
It's Kevin proof.
Dude, literally been sitting here for like 2 days straight trying to get this down. And it's not working. I would show you what I'm talking about, but can't. Can't get it. All right. 11:47. I don't know. Maybe we wrap it up early.
I mean, I'm ready to go to bed. So if you think so, works
Maybe
for
I'll
me.
actually go to bed early for once. I don't know. Is there anything else you wanted to cover on the after hours?
No. Cool artwork, cool knife. I think you'll be happy with it. That's not the same bang for the buck as the Lush, but the Lushes are gone. So if you want an awesome front flipping traditional knife,
I didn't do that.
then check out the After Hours Jack. You'll love it. And
Yeah.
the dealer list is on the website. Pretty much everyone's got them.
Yep.
And
Link down below as well. And I will second the fact that you guys will love this. I love it. This thing is really, really well done. You definitely, I think you get your $150 extra here. The finishing on the titanium, just overall, like detail is just a little bit higher. If you watch that video, you'll see what I'm talking about. But like just this corner right here, the fact that this is knocked down is different than you see on basically any other bolster lock. And then of course you have that just crazy smooth action on this thing. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, you can get belt set and you can get hand set and you can get DLC.
Yep.
I've got Kieranite. I've got full frame locks. Like, yeah, it costs more, but there is more here. And like you said, it's a diminishing return. The more you go up, you pay more and more to get less and less. But if you want refinement, that's what it is, you know. And these are highly, highly refined.
And options, really, because you know, you put together you craft really cool combinations of things, which I think is not to be understated, is just the design, you know.
And if you like to carry in a pocket slip, well, you get one and you get a filler tab. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm really happy with these. I mean, I beat myself up over a lot of things. I don't really have too much concern with this. Like, this is a dope knife for sure.
Matt says, who's the OEM on the after hours?
It's a Chinese group of people.
Yeah.
Probably making half the knives that we all think come from different places.
Right. Exactly. All right, cool. So thank you guys for coming out and watching it. Thank you guys for picking up Lushes today. Super appreciate that. Pick up the after hours tomorrow. Let us know what you do pick up, and we'll catch you later. Love you guys. Peace.